Alright, so this is going to be my first video on talking about my journey on NoFap. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a vlogger. I do not vlog. I am simply doing this because I saw another gentleman's video where he talked about the same subject, NoFap, and he talked about if you have content that you can start publishing right now, then do it. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. So I have been doing it now for 29 days. December 1st was the last time I did it because I belonged to a subscription website and subscription ran out. And that was where I think I decided, you know what, this is useless. And this is my 29th day doing it so far. And what I've noticed is over the past 29 days, I've experienced a shift. I've experienced a change in my perception of the world, a change in my physical appearance, and a change in how I view the future, myself, other people. It's changed. It really has. It's been insidious, but it's changed. And I would say the hardest part of this, was day 4. Day 4 was the hardest part because it's like you're not that far. It's like you're on a road trip. You've only been on the road for like an hour. Say your destination's like 20 hours away. You've only been on the road for like an hour. And you could just back out of the road trip and be like, you know what? I don't have to do this. I don't have to go on this road trip. And it's that temptation that could just pull you back in and be like, you're only 4 days out. Why not just give up? Why not just do it? And it's climbing that mountain that I feel like was the hardest. Because on day 4, I was all by myself. I was with my computer. I mean, I've been on break. I'm in college. I'm on break right now, so I don't really do much. I don't have a job because college doesn't really let me have a job. I'm a musician by trade. That's how I make my money. And I was just alone, and I'm unemployed, nothing to do, and it's boring. It's so easy to succumb to temptation. It's so easy, just like that. You could just throw away everything. But I didn't look at it like that. I looked at it like, all right, I'm gonna get past this hump, and I'm gonna keep going. No pun intended. So I kept going, and I noticed a change. For one, the first thing I noticed was I had been living in a really dirty environment. Like, I hadn't vacuumed my room in weeks. There was clothes sprawled out upon the floor. There was dirty dishes just piling up in my room. And I had just turned 21. So I had more liquor than I knew what to do with. So I was drinking more. So my room was just a mess. And I was drinking way more than I should have. Because when you're 21, of course, you want to try everything. So that was a big thing. And I feel like it might have coincided with my alcohol intake, but ever since then I've been consuming less alcohol, and my room has managed to stay clean by some grace of God. It just has managed to stay clean, and it hasn't stayed this clean since I was like in elementary school. So that's the first thing I've noticed. The second thing I've noticed is I have way more energy. And this is probably like the most stereotypical thing, but when I say I have energy, like I feel like I'm constantly on. Like I feel like I'm just on all the time. Like I can just do so much. It's amazing. Like it's actually like amazing. Like I have a goal that I set for myself to do like 25 push-ups a day, you know, start off small, you know, do 10 chin-ups, squats, you know, stuff like that, bodyweight exercises basically. And every day I've been consistently hitting those goals. And before I wouldn't, because I just wouldn't feel like working out. And now I actually feel like working out. I feel like this fiery energy is just built up inside of me, and I just need to push it out in push-ups or pull it, or, you know, like, you know what I mean? So that, I have way more energy, way more energy. I need less sleep. I can actually get by on 4 hours of sleep. There was actually a couple times in the beginning when I could not sleep at night, and that was awful. But because I used to fat myself to sleep, so that went away after about a week, I would say, of getting not that much sleep. I take better care of myself. I choose healthier food. I eat whole foods. I eat less meat. I eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. That's hard to say. And I really don't eat fast food that much. Also, okay, also another big thing is I don't eat instant food that much anymore. I don't really go for the instant gratification of food. I actually enjoy cooking more. I actually enjoy cleaning more, like getting more out of it. Like I actually enjoy the process of cooking now because I know it takes effort. And something that about, porn usage is that it doesn't take any effort. You just literally click it and you're instantly gratified with the greatest reward you could possibly receive. So, yeah. Another thing I've noticed is I enjoy social interaction so much more. And I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy getting to connect with people. And I don't fixate and focus on sex that much. That stopped happening right around day 21. Around day 21, I really learned to see how valuable this life force is that's inside of us. And science may not be able to prove it, but I feel it. In my experience, I feel it. And I always feel this way right before I start a relationship. And after I end the relationship, when I've, fapped and given up and gotten succumbed to sex and all that shit, I always feel like shit. Always. Always. So I always feel this way. I've known about NOFAP for about 2 years now, and I've never actually, this is my longest streak. 29 days is my longest streak of all time. So it's pretty profound, the effect that NOFAP has had. But this is my first video, so I should probably just check in and check out really quick. I mean, energy, I have great energy. I'm confident in my social interactions. Oh, I read. Okay, I used to read a lot of blog posts. Like just random blogs, random news articles, and now I actually read books. Like I actually read books. And I think a huge thing that's contributed greatly to me reading so much is this little thing right here. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but this thing is amazing. This is a Kindle Paperwhite. Can't see it because it's mirrored, but this is a Kindle Paperwhite. And you can just store any book you want on here. I think you can store like 10,000 books. And that's phenomenal. Like that's awesome. I love that because I can actually go back and forth between like fiction and nonfiction and biographies and, well, that's technically nonfiction, but I can go back and forth with this and not really feel any kind of, buzz. Like not feel like, oh, I have to reacclimate myself to this. No, it just automatically does it. So books. Stop reading blog posts, read books. Get an e-reader. Don't use a tablet. Tablets are awful because you can surf the web, you can look at porn, you can Snapchat, you can take photos, you can take videos, you can check your email, and all that stuff is going to distract you from reading. And reading is probably the best thing you can possibly ever do because you're filling your head with new ideas, new information, and when you're just constantly doing that, you just have more out to put, so more output. Anyways, so this has been my first video. It's been choppy. I'm not the best speaker right now. I plan to get better as time goes on, as long as I stay consistent with this. But I'm just going to try, I mean, if this talking head video can help you understand the benefits of NOFAP, then I'm all for it. But this is me checking out right now. I'll see you guys later.